the tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Lambeau. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Force him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
Throwing. Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And they'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9.
70 Rangers. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Buying time to his left. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
70
Love to throw for it on 4th. And this one is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Let's go now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. 60 Mavericks.
To throw is Milton. And got his man complete. Give him 32 on the play.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
19 tight. Track 60. Trap 60.
To throw, it's Milton. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Milton. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. You look at this Packers defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll try and throw for it here. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. That's caught inside the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Love now. Eluding the pressure right. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Lucas Van Ness in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Milton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Milton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Fields. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
Let's go now. Pass for 11, pass for 11. 18, Pioneer. Come 19, let go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw. Milton. Going for the deep ball. Touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's a Packers touchdown. Bo Melton. 53 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
He lets one go deep for Addison. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And they finally get him down at the other 46. Here's Love. 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Luke Musgrave
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off play action. Milton.
Complete to Johnston here.
And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, Milton. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love from the gun. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
2nd and 10.
Let's go
Now
now.
Love.
Looking deep here for Dobbs.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down to the 10.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Romeo Dobbs.
81 yards.
And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here's Milton now to throw. He gets it to Johnston.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing is Milton.
He finds his man, complete. It's Fields. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Back to throw again.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. A final shot before break. Milton. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. And up.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's able to find Melton, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Warriors 70. 19 Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton, flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
70 ring, 79 Broncos. Let's go. 18 back, 18 Riggs, Riggs. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take off.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Play action this time with Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Jordan Love
scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
Fights through and now a crease. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Here's Milton.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
To throw is Milton.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
He's going to take another shot here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Following the interception, Love forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Throwing. Love. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Love. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
He's got a man. Complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Now 2nd and 3.
Going back to Love. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Love looking to throw it.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
This is caught. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hold the ready. Here we go. Here we go.
They go bootleg. Love. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Jaden Reed
there to make the grab.
And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now Milton.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Track 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Milton. Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And it's caught. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Now they'll audible to something else.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Throwing is Milton.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. He's got daylight. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, good return up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 1. He's going to let it fly.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Milton. Escaping the pressure right. And bulldozing his way through.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Milton. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun, Milton. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Here's Love. This pass complete to Melton. He's got space past the 25.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
On fourth down, Love.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To throw now, here's Love.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw, it's Milton.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working, and keep it going.
From the gun on third down, Milton. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the